Hey, I'm Mike. I traveled to Tallahassee to be presented the Leaders for Life Scholarship, but my little visit to the Capitol was so much more. I met four lovely ladies: Angela Alford, Had Tran, Felice Long, and Maria Racon. The five of us embarked on an adventure none of us expected. Our advisor, Miss Cindy Cooper, took us to the state capitol to meet with all sorts of government officials and actually lobby before Congress.
This is the House K through 12 Appropriations Committee, who are deliberating now on the governor's recommended budget with the anticipation of having a cut up to $3 billion in state appropriations for education.
We heard others lobbying before the committee. Then it was our turn. We each asked the state not to cut Take Stock's funding and provided information on how the program has benefited the lives of thousands of families. Then we took a trip to the Senate chamber. Here we learned a little about how the state Senate works.
There is a little logic or something to the way that the chairs are seated. There are 40 senators, and each one of us represents just a little less than 500,000 people. This person here, that'd be you. This is the President Pro Tem of the Senate. The President Pro Tem is the person who would take over the Senate if something happened to the President. The President is up there. He presides. The President of the Senate is third in line to be governor of the state. So if something, God forbid, were to happen to the governor and the lieutenant governor, the President of the Senate would be the governor of the state. The President of the Senate presides over the Senate, assigns committees, tells us all what our jobs are. If we have bills, proposals, he's the one who decides what committees those proposals go to work their way to the floor. Some Senate presidents kind of rule with an iron hand, and some Senate presidents are very inclusive and are very interested in what other people have to say. We're very lucky. Our Senate president is a guy named Mike Iridopoulos from the Space Coast, from Brevard County. Anybody here from Brevard or near Brevard? Well, he's a very inclusive guy. He wants to hear what people think. He's fond of saying free will, free choice. So he doesn't tell us how to vote. He lays out the issues and we make our own decisions. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to represent the people back home. And right here is where the Republican leader of the Senate sits, Andy Gardner. And he's from Orlando. Anybody from Orlando area? Okay. Well, Andy is the Republican leader. There are 28 Republicans in the Senate, and there are 12 Democrats. So it's 28 to 12. We have a 2/3 majority of Republicans over Democrats, which means if you're a Republican, there's no excuses. I mean, we got to get done what we got to get done. We don't have any excuses. We can't blame it on the Democrats. Senator Thrasher is the Rules Committee chairman, and his job is to reference the bills. So we get about 3,000 bills or proposals that come to the Florida Senate every year. That senators sit down and write a bill, or they decide along with somebody back home that there ought to be a law about something. So about 3,000 bills come to the Senate. And Senator Thrasher says, well, this bill is going to go to the Healthcare Committee, and it's going to go to the Finance and Tax Committee, and then it's going to go to the Budget Committee. Or that bill is going to go to the Energy and Communications Committee, and then it's going to go to the Commerce Committee, and then it's coming to the Rules Committee. He makes those decisions about sort of the flow of bills. So it's a very powerful position because he can send you on a wild goose chase. I've had bills of mine referred to 5 committees. Going to 3 committees is tough. Going to 4 committees means somebody someplace does not like you. 5 committees means you are hated and your bill is dead. So I've had a chance to have my bills referred to as many as 5 committees, been lucky enough to get them through. It's kind of odd. We're on the floor voting for 60 days, but we're in committees voting on bills to get to the floor for 3 months. So it's fair to say that we're here about 5 months out of the year. We don't tell senators you only have 3 minutes because it's an opportunity for people to express their views. But If you talk too long, that means that other people's bills or proposals are not being heard, because there's only so much time. So if you stand up and give a 20-minute speech about your bill, that means my bill is dying. It's dying because it's not gonna happen. So if somebody talks too long, pretty soon they gather a little group around the desk while the person's talking, and 4 or 5 people are there going like this. And so it's just not a done thing that you talk too long. Some people do talk too long, and then, when it comes time for their bill to be considered, their bill dies.
After questions, we took pictures and met up with the President of the Senate. Then we came and sat and watched a couple more committee meetings, some more interesting than others. Even big-time colleges like USF have to lobby to government for money. They must spell out exactly what they plan to do. We wanted to talk to the governor, but he was a little too busy with the high-speed rail, so we took the opportunity to goof off.
Into the elevator.
And being the only guy had its perks. And yes, I had to try it too. After a long day, we came back to receive our award. All in all, making for a long but exciting day.